Glory to God. And we got a crazy one here for y'all today, fellas. What up, YouTube? It's dang. What up, YouTube? It's MW Part 2, not Part 1. Back with it. Hold on. Hold on, back with it. Hold on, back with it. Another video, you feel me? And today, we got a crazy one here for y'all today, guys and girls. A crazy one with a Q, not a C, not a K. We got He Terrorized Oklahoma. The diabolical story of Aaron the Plumber by Hood 187. I never heard about Aaron the Plumber, but I saw him like on a 20v1, you feel me? So I don't know nothing really about him or none of this stuff. But I never heard of no like Oklahoma. Like it be people everywhere, y'all. It's crazy people everywhere, gang. It's killers everywhere, gang. Y'all people be thinking it's just Chicago, Detroit, Jacksonville, Florida, St. Louis, Flint. They be thinking it's New York. You feel me? It's just these cities, bro. It be people that's crazy everywhere. Since when you, man, Oklahoma, when I hear Oklahoma, folk, I think of like tornadoes. Like, that's the first thing that come to my mind. Not no, he terrorized Oklahoma. Like, who terrorized Oklahoma, folk? But we gonna hop straight into it, bro. Y'all can see I got my track stuff on. I just came from a meet, bro. I'm so tired. So, I'm going to try to put as much energy as I can, you feel me? Because I'm literally exhausted. But we going to hop straight into it. Let's go.
Welcome back to another episode of Hood 187. In today's episode, we're diving into the story of Aaron the Plumber. Aaron Sloan, widely known as Aaron the Plumber, has found himself in plenty of internet beef since skyrocketing to fame. But what most people don't know is that long before the plumbing gigs and online stardom, Aaron had a violent past that's rarely talked about. Aaron the Plumber was born in Stockton, California, where he and his family faced many hardships. It was alleged that his mother struggled with drug addiction, while his father was a gang leader. Aaron had two uncles and grew up being close to them, with both of them having gang affiliations with the Nightingale Bloods and the Northside Gangster Crips. With strong family gang ties, Aaron had protection in every neighborhood throughout Stockton. During his teenage years, Aaron the Plumber moved with his family to North Tulsa, which is not uncommon. Many people from California have ties to Tulsa and vice versa. This connection contributed to Oklahoma's nickname Baby Cali, as the state shares similar gang influences with California. Aaron the Plumber attended Central High School while in Tulsa and is believed to be affiliated with the 46th Street Piru Bloods. It's alleged that he was involved in conflict with the 46th and 49th Boston Avenue neighborhood Crips. Rumors also circulated that Aaron the Plumber had put hands on numerous members and even spun their block. The photos of him posted up in the 40s show ties to 111, 42, 44, 46, and 49 neighborhood Crips. From what I can tell, the location where the picture was taken is territory claimed by the 49s. But Aaron would be quoted saying that if he saw an op without a gun, he'd either put his weapon away or hand it off to someone else so they could run a fade.
Hey, that's respectable, though. It's always better to fight than kill, bro. Back in the days, my daddy tell me all they used to do was fight, bro. I feel like a cramp finna come. That's why I keep patting my leg. But all they used to do is fight. Feel me? You can't fight. I be telling people like, bro, I'm not finna fight you outside of school, bro. Unless I know that you don't got no, bro. It's not happening, bro. Like, don't even play with me like that, bro. I'm not even gonna lie to you.
What the fuck was that?
I don't never encourage gun violence though, but you feel me? So it's better to.
Hey, free my nigga Flash. Free my nigga arm, you know what I'm saying? It's Piru, nigga. You better get the fuck up.
What happened to dog? You ain't even see no fight, bro. How we get? What?
Nigga, you won't
This so messed up. Like, I ain't gonna lie, I said it's better to fight. But if you getting done like this, you might just have to pull out the strap. But look at that. I ain't gonna lie, bro. Like, imagine, like, waking up and seeing this video. Like, that's crazy, fuck. That's crazy. You laid on the floor. You know they posted this on the story. You laid on the floor. They laughing at you, bro. You knocked out. You ain't know what's going on. They sitting here. You feel me? That's crazy, fuck.
Oh, this nigga fucking sleep, y'all. Hey, he got knocked, though. Yeah, hey, you need a little doty.
No,
What the fuck up, man? I should kick that nigga Nah, let him sleep. He's sleeping like a baby. Hey, this going on straight on YouTube. This ain't even 1 minute, dick.
He said he's sleeping like.
Sometime
He
during
said,
his
"Let him
active days as a
sleep."
gang member, Aaron the Plumber would get caught lacking, and an op from a hood
said
he had
he's
allegedly
sleeping like a
attacked
baby.
days before
That's
came back
crazy.
to settle their beef. Aaron was standing outside of a house, smoking and hanging out. That's when a car circled the block. He knew this was someone he had gotten into it with days prior, but he shook it off, thinking nothing of it. But that's when the rival member pointed a gun out the window of the car and fired several shots. Aaron tried to pull out his gun to fire back, but before he could, he collapsed to the ground. Neighbors nearby rushed over, trying to lift him up and get him to the nearest hospital. Aaron the Plumber had found out that he had been shot 6 times, with one of the bullets striking him in the face, shattering his nostril. By 20 years old, Aaron the Plumber was arrested for
Right
allegedly
in the
setting
middle
up
of
a
the
robbery
face
through a
is
Craigslist
crazy.
ad. The victims met Aaron Sloan in the 2100 block of East 51st Street, expecting to buy a 2003 Cadillac. One of the victims reportedly found the car on Craigslist. After meeting up with Aaron, the seller, going on a test drive and deciding to purchase, a masked man walked up to them and reportedly pointed a gun while demanding money. The suspect allegedly took a wallet, an iPhone from one of the victims, and the other victim ran away from the scene. Both eventually got away and called the police. A witness later reported that Aaron had watched the suspect sneak up behind the victims, and after the robbery, Aaron and the suspect reportedly ran off together, with police saying that Aaron also called dispatch to report the incident. Aaron the Plumber was then later identified in a police lineup, after
So
which
he,
officer
he was like in a robbery. He didn't rob nobody, but he was in it. Then he caught the cops after. Is that what they said? Is that what they just said? That don't make, bro. What?
arrested him for 1 count of robbery with a dangerous weapon in concert.
Oh,
He was then
good.
taken to the detective division for questioning. In Tulsa, there's growing speculation that Aaron may have cooperated with the police during the interview, with rumors suggesting this might be the reason he eventually returned to Stockton. But after serving time in prison for a series of crimes, Aaron walked out with a new mindset. He had been caught up in gang life for years, even continuing to gangbang while behind bars. But when his sentence finally ended and those prison gates opened, Aaron knew deep down he didn't want to go back to that life. Still, leaving it behind wouldn't be easy. Once he got out, Aaron landed a job at a local warehouse. It wasn't much, but it was a start. The pay wasn't great and the work was hard. Long hours moving heavy boxes, loading and unloading trucks, dealing with strict supervisors who didn't care about his past or his goals. At first, Aaron kept his head down and just did the job. But over time, the small paychecks started to wear on him. The tiny raises barely covered groceries. He watched people around him struggle to survive off the same wages, and it didn't sit right with him. Aaron's life started to change when a close friend showed him a check, $47,000 for one plumbing job.
Yo.
Aaron couldn't believe it. That kind of money wasn't from the streets, it was from honest work.
Man.
Right then, Aaron knew what he wanted to do, become a plumber. But it wasn't as simple as you might think. He had to pass a tough test, one that 80% of plumbers fail. Aaron had taken the test 5 times before eventually passing. Aaron had officially became Aaron the Plumber and began doing TikToks teaching the black youth on how to do plumbing. His
That's
goal was
crazy.
to teach them how to escape the streets and build wealth. But he wouldn't see much success from his TikTok until later on. Aaron the Plumber became famous in June 2024 after he was on a YouTube dating show called Pop the Balloon or Find Love.
Man,
He made a
every
lot of
step
blunt
like
and
that.
shocking comments during the episode, and the video quickly went viral online.
Oh, sorry, I'm supposed to say the pop and the balloon proper. Got you. For me, it just did not work. I didn't feel like I had chemistry or I wasn't fully attracted to you, and I feel like that counts if we are going to be going through a dating show, you know?
Yes, the feeling is definitely mutual. So that's okay. Thank you. You did me a favor.
You know, absolutely.
Yeah.
I'm glad you have a great
Thank
day.
you, Queen. You too.
Are you looking at the tattoo?
No, I'm looking at the hair on your arms. You know, the women I deal with, they don't have hair on their
Don't
arms.
do too much.
Hey, I'm just being honest,
Don't do
Queen.
too much.
But some viewers were offended by his comments and filed complaints with his employer and said Aaron looked like a Ninja Turtle. And as a result of all the hate, Aaron lost his job as a plumber.
Yo.
But instead of getting angry, Aaron leaned into the jokes and started trolling back. He even released videos dressed like a Ninja Turtle to mock his haters. After that, Aaron the Plumber decided to go all in on content creation. These days, Aaron pops up on all kinds of YouTube channels. Aaron is known for being messy and not having a filter,
being
which
messy.
often ends with him fighting with other creators. But this controversy only fuels his online presence, keeping him in the spotlight. His fans would even pull up on him begging to run a fade with him.
You want to catch a fade? Get off that light, then. Go.
Catch a
Catch
fade
a
there.
fade, then. Get out the car, then. Catch a fade,
No free
then.
fades.
You want to catch a fade? What a Hey, hold the phone. You want to catch a fade?
But most of his haters still see him as a sucker, even though Aaron the Plumber is down to pull up anywhere in the US to catch a fade. Now that Aaron the Plumber has fame, a lot of people in Tulsa are trying to take it from him, calling him a snitch and threatening him if he comes back. But Aaron the plumber replied to anyone who had something to say about him, telling them to stop acting like he wasn't really active when he was in Tulsa. He made it clear he's not worried, saying he can't wait to come back. Aaron the plumber is someone who came from rags to riches and really showed the world that you can be a gangster and a plumber. But what might stop his fame is his ego, because Tulsa is known for being deadly. So Aaron the plumber might just lose his life if he pulls up on the wrong YN. Thanks for watching another episode of Hood 187. Want early access to new videos? Join the membership and watch them a day before everyone else.
Okay. He joined the Hoovers just to kill Hoover. That's a whole nother video, boy. Man, it ain't seem too bad. I guess he just robbed people and got shot. He probably shot at people and stuff, but he just was a regular gangbanger and he turned something into nothing. He turned instead of working that box job, he became a plumber. And you know, people like, but how you go from a gangbanger to a plumber? Like, you was a goofy. You feel me? People gonna always criticize you about stuff like that. But, hey, bro, if it's making you money, bro, if that's what you want to do, bro, you don't care about what. Because at the end of the day, bro, you shouldn't let nobody control your life. Because they ain't birthed you in this world. And they're not gonna be with you when you come out this world. You feel me? So, the only person you should listen to is God, bro. If God said you can be a plumber, be a plumber. You feel me? If God said be a construction worker, go ahead and be a construction worker. If God wants you to work at a bank, work at a bank. If God wants you to be a preacher, be a preacher. You feel me? That's the only person you should be taking. I ain't gonna say don't. I ain't saying don't take advice, but don't listen to people calling you goofy because you're getting more money than them doing so-called lame things, bro. A lot of people call being a plumber lame. Y'all call it what y'all want to. This man was making paper off that junk, and he got famous off he got famous off YouTube, but like for being a plumber. You feel me? But went from a 15-minute scene dated show to have someone make a documentary of it. Man, what crazy work. Changed his whole life for real. We don't have to kill each other. Real talk, bro. Bonnie Fada muscle power. 8276, bro. Real talk, bro. It's better to fight every time. Shout out to Hood 187. It's better to fight every time, bro. We can put the guns down, folk. People. Like, why can't we be like the girls and just box, bro? A lot of y'all so skinny, y'all don't want to fight. Because y'all know what's going to happen. But, like, if you go to jail, you realize that, right? It's going to be so many people bigger than you, folks. You realize that. You risking your life going to jail. And if you do go to jail, you so skinny, bro. If it's, ain't no guns in jail. The best you got is a knife and a broomstick, folks. And a pipe. But you ain't got no knife. Hey, bro, I say all that to say, bro, it's not worth it, bro. You feel me? Go do something with go do something with your life, man. Man, glory to God, bro. Love. I'm sorry if I sound tired. I am tired. I'm finna go to sleep soon. And God bless, bro. Love.